candles. And mamas don't count.
Got one back here?
Hey guys, I'm Justin Hofer. You know, recently, it's changed a little bit when veterans apply for their tax rebate. And a lot of people want to come towards your office, but that's a legislature issue, isn't it? Would you care to expand on how that actually works and gets changed and stuff?
Justin City had a bill this past year, I think.
Yes, sir.
Legislature does do that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, just for everybody to understand kind of what he's talking about, we do offer state programs in the Knox County Trustee's office. One of the programs is called Tax Freeze. It freezes your property taxes. It used to be $40,000. We went to Nashville and fought to get it raised to over $60,000. Thank you to the current county commissioners that have done that. Commissioner Jay was one of them that actually voted on that, making sure that our taxes got frozen for our elderly over a specific threshold. The next one's gonna be our tax relief program. If you make under a specific dollar amount, a little over $31,000, you're gonna get back $98 on your property taxes. You can also qualify and freeze your property taxes at that point in time. But the third program that he's talking about is for our veterans. Our veterans that have been disabled due to issues that happen in the line of their service. You have an opportunity to come to our office and fill out some paperwork. Back whenever I started, that program paid out almost $950, and it has continually gone down. Now, I've been back and forth with the legislature to try to make sure that we up that amount. And I'll just be honest with you, I did not get that amount secured that we were supposed to, that we needed to. When we went up there and went all around, Richard Briggs did try to help, and actually Dave Wright, out of the Corrington Gibbs area, he is actually the one that sponsored the bill, but after some time, it didn't get the traction that we needed it to get, so we went back. I've actually had an opportunity to meet with fellow trustees around the state, and we're all doing a combined effort to come up next year to make sure that happens. But the thing about it is it's all based upon, you know, the money that's in there. So one of my biggest issues is right now, there's a little over $40 million in there that's supposed to do the entire state, and they ran into budgeting issues. So we've been going out, meeting with different veterans groups, meeting with different clubs, and going and speaking and talking about contacting your delegation. If you are on that program, we put a letter in your tax bill this year to ask you to reach out to your delegation and contact them and let them know to operate with a sense of urgency and how much it means to you. So if you guys know of anybody that could help make a difference on that level, I would appreciate it. I'll be here all night. Come and talk to me. I want to make sure that we can make sure that those funds get secured, because it's getting ready to be a situation where it's first come, first serve, and we do not want it to be like that.
And that deadline's coming up, so if you want to do the tax freeze, you need to go ahead and get your paperwork in.
Yeah. April the 5th.
Is there no way that they can be subsidized federally into the budget, where it comes down, the money coming down, and it could be given up?
That's a good question.
And
But
Justin, before you answer that, we're trying to keep, because we got so much, we're trying to keep our answers to 2 minutes. Cliff is watching that.
I'm sorry.
We let you speak on that one, but yeah. go ahead.
sorry.
And that's for the sheriff's candidates too.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. So those state funds are earmarked by the state of Tennessee. We could try to go to the federal level to have more money poured into the state budget, but unfortunately what I did was I tried to go forth and I tried to make sure that we had what's called excess proceeds put over to that. Whenever I started talking to the delegation and the state legislator, they said that those excess proceeds had to be earmarked for if people came back to claim their property, no matter how many years. There's not a time limit on that. So that was the answer at the current time, but that's not the answer now. So we can go to the federal level and talk with Congressman Burchett to try to get that. Sorry, that was fast, but I was trying to make it under 2 minutes.
You're good, you're
Okay.
Anything else? Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the letter that came with the tax bill said
Yes.
something about for seniors,
Yes.
that you had to pay the whole amount and then wait for a rebate? Why would you do that to us?
So, okay, the reason we ask you to pay up front is because the state, after we submit your application, what they do is they fact check to make sure that there's nothing in there that you actually meet the criteria. Then they mail you back a voucher, and that voucher is worth the exact dollar amount to be taken off on your property taxes. So it's basically like mailing you a check. Then the following year, if let's say your tax bill is $500 or more, whenever you get that voucher in, that counts as the $98, so you'll never have to pay that $98. It's almost like I hate to say voucher, it's kinda got a bad taste in people's mouths, but almost like a coupon that says, hey, this is worth $98 when you go to pay your property taxes.
So it's only the one time you have to pay that?
So you pay in full the first time, and then you apply, and then once your application is fulfilled, the state will send you a rebate, and then you get a voucher that following year. Does that
Because
make sense?
right now, we're grandfathered in and we're frozen, and we have been for several years now.
So it's important to freeze your property taxes right now, because there's an opportunity that they could increase whenever they do the reappraisal coming up next
Okay.
year, that would be a
So,
problem.
so it's gonna keep going the way it is, but we might get an additional $98, is that what I'm?
As we move forward, what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep going to the legislator to increase the funds.
There's no money there right now in the governor's budget, there's no money, the legislature would have to find it out of money that's left over in the budget. It's
We'll
not
have
in
to
the
pay-
governor's budget.
We'll have to pay the frozen amount, not the,
Yeah, so.
If you qualify for the tax freeze,
How long?
Yeah.
then you're froze.
Yeah.
okay,
So
you have to- yeah.
it's a ceiling.
If you're tax free?
no,
Tax freeze,
freeze.
frozen, tax freeze.
We're good.
I would love to
Okay.
be tax free.
We're good.
Yes, Martin?
Thanks, y'all. I wonder if you could just each of you take about 2 minutes and tell us how you're different from your opponent. If you would go first, Nick, tell us how you're different from Mr. Biggs. Mr. Biggs, how you different from Mr. McBride and the job you would do.
Well, I mean, I think that I could run the office a little more efficiently. There's some things that I think that I would like to do to change the way in which the trustee's office serves the public. I think my proven track record in the Register of Deeds office, you talk to anybody in the community that's dealt with our office and the modernization that we've done is second to none. And I wanna do the exact same thing in the trustee's office. I feel that I've got the education and the network and the relationships with people that work with the trustee's office, and I think I can do a better job. Nothing against Mr. Biggs.
Thank you. One of the things that I guess what really needs to be said is modernization of the trustee's office is gonna take time. You heard Nick talk about it. He's done a great job doing that at the Register of Deeds office. We've already put that path forward. Our new website actually launches Monday. It's out going through the rough draft right now. We're in preparation to make sure that your tax bills can actually be emailed to you, as well as we're trying to make sure that we're really close to having our computer software company be able to, whenever you get your tax bill, it actually comes with a QR code. You scan it, it takes you right to where your bill is. You can pay right there over your phone. It costs $1 to do it with an e-check, right? So it's basically technologically advancing the office, and we're still working towards that goal. The next thing is we really attacked the delinquent property taxes, because there was a lot of blighted properties all across Knox County. I did have the opportunity to serve on county commission prior to being trustee, and I can tell you, you get a lot of phone calls about your neighbors and dirty lots and things of that nature. So we kept moving forward in that to beautify Knox County. The last thing is we had a lot of people with mobility limitations, and we had bank pickups and things like that, and we started a mobile office program. We got out, we went to those disabled veterans that couldn't get out, we went to those elderly that couldn't get out, we went to them and brought government to the people. So we're gonna continue doing that.
Anything else? Okay, let's give him a
Thank you
hand.
very much.
Thank you.